Hi friends, Heather here. My mission for today is to clean out the space and dig down into some of the raised beds that have been here maybe since before I was born. I inherited this greenhouse and I am getting it ready to grow tomatoes and cucumbers and maybe some other things this summer. It's a big job. My grandpa used to have this greenhouse growing like hot weather things like melons and I don't even know, all kinds of things. And he had these wires here to add extra heat. And I'm sure that if I was up to his level of gardening, I could still use them, but I'm really not. I just want to use this for simple things. I'm a simple woman. I just want a simple greenhouse. And so, kind of as sad as it is to get rid of these things, I've just been working around them. So today I dug down with like all of this dirt was in here, I guess soil, and it was really like full up to like the level of this. Below this is harder like clay. So my wheelbarrow's full, this little bucket that I have is full, and I am just not totally certain what to do next. The larger part of going through this is kind of almost symbolic in terms of like going through grief in a sense, to like stop trying to just live around what has been left behind, but to really use what's been left and to help it grow new things and new life. And so this is kind of a grieving, healing process. This coming year will be 5 years since both my grandparents have passed. And of course, there's the deepest sadness I've ever known has come from that. And there are still moments that can totally consume me in that way. And if you've ever gone through any kind of grief like that, then you know. But there's kind of a point now where we are ready to like make it our own, make this greenhouse our own, from back rhododendron bushes that have been growing for like decades and are so big, prune back the trees and like really start to get some fresh life in here. And that's our challenge for this year. And yeah, it's been amongst COVID, and before COVID I got sick with pneumonia, and it's just been like finally this year we're going to be able to make some big strides and big progress. So thanks for coming along for the journey, and hopefully I'll have some good results to post soon about the greenhouse and the garden, which is in raised beds outdoors behind me. Geranium and aloe are plants that grow really well from little starts. So we have naturally 1 million of them, and it always just seems like a waste to throw away like the tiny little baby sprouts that come up. Like, let's see, like down here, see how this aloe is just like shooting off even though I've totally neglected it. It's thriving. Love that. Okay, so here's an example of like the root just like goes down in there and somehow the little babies pop up. So anyway, it feels like such a waste to just like toss them, but what are we gonna do with so many aloe starts and geranium starts? Okay, I'll show you the geraniums next. Okay, this is just a small sampling of the geraniums. They get a little woody when, I think that's what that's called, when like there aren't leaves down here and all the leaves are at the top, and this is kind of like just like hard woody feeling. So yeah, but they're so beautiful. Here's like a wilted one. You can just like, okay, here's the wilted one, but you can just snap it off, and you really should. Let's see, because then it doesn't deplete the resources to grow this old leaf. You can just let the resources go to the new little buds that are sprouting off. Oh gosh, what do we do with all of this? Okay, here's the vision for the greenhouse this year. Tomatoes and cucumbers and basil, because that's a good companion plant for tomatoes. And I guess cucumbers also. I don't know, maybe some flowers back there, clean this up, plant some more cucumbers and tomatoes probably, and see what happens. But I gotta get it cleaned up, and I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't have enough, like, something. We're good. I don't know if it's good or bad that I realized it's only the rust from this fan that has fallen down. When your fan starts to, like, decompose on you, that's it, when it was once metal, and like drop on your hand. Not a great sign. Okay, well, I'm signing off here. Nice to share this with you. And yeah, we'll see if I keep this up, but here's the record for today, January 11th, 2022.